Some will, some won't, who cares? Some will, some won't, who cares? Everybody likes a some will, right? Some will is what do we call hey Gary, what do we call somebody that says, hey, let's go ahead and do the deal? We call those lay down deals, don't we? That's called a lay down deal, right? Everybody likes lay down deals. They're ready to go. Here's the funny part about that. So when I say it to you this way, again, teaching you in the right, infusing into your brain. When I say it to you this way, back, good point. Some will. You understand that you're not magical, right? None of us have magical powers. I can't make something appear with these two hands. A lot of times, other investors have done the job for you. You hit the homeowner when they're just supremely frustrated and like, let's do it, right? Because everybody else has beat them up about the roof and the foundation and lowballed them and pounded on them. And sometimes you're just in front of them at the right time, right? So that's the some will. We all like that. Well, guess what? When we go through lead generation and we're suffocating the city 30 different ways, you're going to get the some wills. I like those too. But here's what I know. Some won't. Who cares? You're going to make the most money. You're going to make the most money on the some won't. Because they're not ready right now in that exact moment, but we're going to be superior. We're going to be more valuable to those people than anyone else on earth. So when they decide to sell, we get the deal, right? That's by design. That's on purpose. That is not an accident. And I'm going to infuse several things into your spinning wheel that make that happen. So some will, some won't. Who cares? Here's why we don't care. When we're suffocating a city 30 different ways, we don't have time to care. The some won't. Here's another reason we don't care. I'm going to teach you when we teach negotiations on day 2, which I know most people in America don't teach. It's one of my favorite things on earth to do. I'm going to teach you to be so unbelievably valuable to every homeowner and do some things that I know you're not doing right now in today's world that we don't care because we expect it. I'm going to teach you to expect every single freaking time that they want more money than what you want to pay. And since we're going to teach you at a higher level, now all of a sudden you're like, come on, get to the point. Come on, let's do it. Get to the point to where you want more than what I'm going to offer. Because I'm going to teach you a Seller Waltz that uncovers 10 different ways to turn that no into a yes that most investors will never know how to do. Two of the techniques that we're going to teach you are so unbelievably nasty that I'm going to teach you 2 ways to make money out of thin air without even having the house under contract, which is dirty. We'll have to take showers after that. But I'm not playing games. I'm here to win, okay? So some will, some won't, don't care. The machine's running too fast. I already expect it to be a part on price. I'm simply going to show you what to do with it. But we will make the most money on the some won't because they're not ready right now. And the funny thing is as you'll see throughout the weekend, control what you can control. You cannot control if a seller wants more money than what you want to pay. You can control entering that appointment, leaving that appointment, whether it's on the phone or live and in person, and being the most valuable. You can control that. If you do that, you get deals. But if you go in there and think that you're just going to convince somebody that's not ready to be convinced, that's an exercise in futility. It's not going to happen, okay? But if we're better than everybody else, and we already have the machine, you'll see today, or you'll see tomorrow, we have the machine in place to follow up better than everybody else, systematically, without even thinking, we're going to get those deals. So you just need to be unbelievably good at the process and stop worrying about the outcome.